I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
E começamos nossa série de Red Dead Redemption. Estamos aqui com John Marston. O jogo aqui se passa em 1911, 30 anos do Red Dead Revolver. Mas você vê que o preconceito com o índio não mudou nada. Você viu lá sempre aquela historinha de que a religião vai salvar os nativos, blá 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 blá. Bom, eu vou contar mais sobre o John mais pra frente, mas primeiro vamos aqui cumprir nosso objetivo. John acabou aqui de chegar na cidade de Armadilho. Bom, ele tem uma tarefa. Uma não, 3 para cumprir.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Vamos lá, Jake. Tiozinho bêbado aqui.
Toma cachaça, caralho!
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Hello there.
I ain't so sure about that.
Come on.
Easy on the spurs
O sistema de controlar cavalo é muito melhor que o Red Dead Revolver. Já tem minha arminha aqui. Vê que a roda de arma é igualzinha do GTA V.
That's right. Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Whoa.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Gosto da putaria, né, tiozinho?
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah.
Muito bem, estamos indo para o Fort Macer. Você viu que o John estava acompanhado no começo lá da história, dois caras. Esses caras vão ser importantes mais pra frente.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Yeah, yeah. A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Chegamos, só já tem cheio de urubu. Você acha que tem morto ali?
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Se aproxime do Fort Macer.
I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not.
Muito bem. Você viu que o John Marston foi tentar trocar uma ideia com o Bill Williamson. Já tomou um tiro para ficar esperto. E foram resgatados pela moça ali. Que vocês, se vocês repararam no começo, ela estava no trem. Novos amigos, velhos problemas.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie MacFarlane. Miss Bonnie MacFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss MacFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Muito bem. Tomamos um tiro, fomos recuperados. Aquela ali é a Bonnie, estava lá no trem. Ela parece muito com a Annie Stokes do Red Dead Revolver. E ela que comanda esse rancho aqui, o Rancho MacFarlane. Vamos falar mais sobre o John. O John, ele não conheceu a mãe dele morreu no parto. O pai dele morreu quando ele tinha 8 anos e ele cresceu em orfanato. Até um cara chamado Dutch recrutar ele. Dutch é basicamente um líder de uma gangue que aterrorizou todos os bancos aqui do Velho Oeste. Se você viu o trailer de Red Dead Redemption 2, sabe que esse jogo vai ser um prequel desse aqui. Então vai contar muito a história dessa gangue. Eles roubavam banco? Roubavam, mas tiveram uma fase meio Robin Hood, roubando dos ricos para dar aos pobres. Enfim, a gangue era formada pelo Dutch, o John, o Bill, que deu um tiro na gente, e mais um mexicano chamado Javier Escuela. Pois bem, um dia o John levou um tiro e foi abandonado pela gangue. Então o John resolveu tocar a vida dele, casou, teve filhos e tal. Porém, o governo veio bater na porta do John para cobrar sobre os antigos roubos dele. E agora o John precisa entregar os 3 ex-companheiros de gangue dele, Dutch, Bill e Javier, se ele quiser ver a família dele de novo. Quem jogou GTA V vai relacionar, a história dele é muito parecida com a do Michael. Só que o Michael, a gente tem um salto temporal, a gente já vê ele entregando os colegas dele e vaza. O Trevor ainda foge, tudo bem. Mas aqui a gente vai ter que ir atrás dos 3 se a gente quiser rever nossa família. Bom, a gente tá devendo $15 para Anne, por causa dos medicamentos, a taxa do doutor e tal. Então nós vai ter que trabalhar um pouquinho no rancho aqui. Viu que o encontro do Bill também, no encontro do John com o Bill, nada amistoso. O Bill fundou a própria gangue dele, então vai ser difícil pro John tentar capturar o Bill Williamson.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Eu não tô te empurrando por querer, fia. Vamos.
Eu estou vendo machistas! Eu estou vendo machistas!
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss MacFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
Ah, esse cavalo é mais bonito que eu tava.
What a real ranch looks like.
Slow down.
Devagarzinho, conhecer o lugar, pá.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Qual é a lógica de um rancho ter a própria loja?
Giddy up! And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Acho que o John tem cara de bandido, né? Porque ela já sacou de primeira.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Come on, boys. I don't have time to be waiting around.
Relaxa, fia. Calma, eu acabei de levar um tiro.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss MacFarlane.
Whoa there.
Amarrar o cavalo pra ele não
What are you
fugir.
waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
Corridinha do John é muito ridícula.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss MacFarlane.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Vamos lá, vamos patrulhar, trabalhar. Como um Lannister, eu pago minhas dívidas.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Eu acho que ela me quer.
E promessa de romance.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a
Sou
team.
casado, moça.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Nice shooting! Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Good shot!
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Marston.
Oh, meu Deus.
Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow.
Come on.
Me senti o hortelino caçando. Só que o hortelino não mata perna longa. Eu mato.
É melhor fazer uma olação. Eu vou caçar coelhos.
Vai caçar pato.
Caçar coelho.
Caçar pato.
Caçar coelho.
Caçar coelho.
Espera aí.
Ah, eu não falei que não ia dar certo?
Rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals.
Yeah!
Nice shot! Whoa! Quick! They're going after the chickens!
Epa!
That's it! Damn coyote!
Ó, ladrão de galinha,
Good
safado!
shooting, Mr. Marston! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss MacFarlane.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss MacFarlane.
Muito bem, posso salvar o jogo. Ao estilo Rockstar, sempre dormindo. Muito bem, aqui eu posso pegar munição. Bom, vamos puxar o ronco então. Muito bem, vocês viram que tem um Bzinho ali. Dá pra fazer a próxima missão. Mas eu vou parar por aqui. Sei que não teve muita coisa nesse primeiro episódio, mas é o que vamos continuar essa série devagarzinho. Eu vou fazer side mission e até a próxima.